Basket Hoops Talk Philly D. Mike McBride here. He's the head boys basketball coach at Norwell High School, but a 1995 national champion at Bethel, and your son Luke McBride plays for Bethel. Let's talk about what it means to be here with him.
Well, first of all, it's an incredible experience just to have the opportunity to watch him play at the college level, and it's just awesome to see him playing for Bethel and playing for Coach Draven. They just got a great group of guys and just a great coaching staff. So it's just special just to have the opportunity to watch him play for Bethel, and then obviously, to be here in the Sweet 16 in Kansas City. What a great accomplishment for the Pilots to be able to punch their ticket out here, and obviously they're going to be hungry. They're excited about being here, but they're going to be hungry to advance and try to get into the next round. So just really exciting, and really looking forward to it. Coach Lightfoot, my college coach, sent me a text after they advanced, and he said, Mike McBride, Luke McBride, first father-son duo in Bethel history. They're both playing a Sweet 16.
Oh, that's just an incredible story. So your son Luke, he played for you in Norwell. I call him Luke filling up McBride. His percentage every night isn't going to be the best percentage, maybe. But when the game's on the line, he's the guy you want to be shooting the ball.
Yeah,
you got to be proud of him.
I'm incredibly proud of him. He was an incredible high school player. He scored 1,877 points.
Wow.
He's our school almost 1,900. Yeah.
Wow.
He's our school's all-time leading scorer. And his percentage is a little lower this year than normally. I mean, his whole high school career was like a 45% three-point percentage shooter, and even last year he was in the 40%. But it's been a little lower. He's been guarded really hard. I think the Crossroads League's coaches and players have done a good job guarding him, made it hard on him. But he's always been a kid. He's hit big shots. I remember a sectional championship game. One time we were down 2, and about a minute to go, he hits a step-back 3 from the top of the key, puts us up 1, gets a steal, gets a foul, and 1. Next thing you know, we're moving on and winning the sectional championship. So he hits big shots, but he does other things too, and I think Coach Draven would attest to that. But it's just he was a great high school player, and obviously he's carrying it on here at Bethel University, and it's exciting. I got his mom here. Let's give a little credit to Mom. Mom is the all-time leading scorer on the women's side at Purdue Fort Wayne. So she can play a little bit.
I told that this morning. I didn't know that before. I knew Luke got some talent from somebody in the family.
That's what everybody says. Everybody gets a talent from Mom, so that's okay. Dad can play a little bit, no matter what anybody says. I can play a little bit, but his mom was a great player. My wife Lisa, just a great basketball supporter, and what a great mom to have, someone that understands that, obviously.
So let's talk about that 95 championship, a game you'll never forget. Who did you defeat for the championship?
We beat Northwest Nazarene on their home floor.
Yeah, because it was up in Idaho there.
Yeah, on their home floor in front of 5,000 fans, and I think we had about 50 from Bethel. And it was when we had the reunion this year, when they recognized us for the 30th year reunion, all the guys were talking about that game and how much it was a true road game. So this is much different. It's much more of a neutral site, obviously, than what that was. But that 95 team was incredible. There's similarities. Coach Draven, Bethel this year, they play about 10 guys, we played about 9 or 10 guys, we rotated guys. Everybody played their role really well, and whatever your role was, you did it, and you did it to the highest level you could. But I'm telling you what, we had some All-Americans on that team. Mark Galloway, Jody Gorowski, Vaughn Gilbert, Rico Swanson. We had 4 guys that went on to be All-Americans.
That's right, because Rico was on that team, but he's a freshman, right?
Rico was a freshman, but I'm telling you what, that sucker, he made probably the play of the game when we were down 4 with about 14 seconds. He drove it in, hits a shot, gets fouled, makes a free throw, so it cuts it to 1. It got it to 1. We foul them. They make 2 free throws with 5 seconds, and then Mark Galloway dribbles down, hits a 3 at the buzzer. If Rico doesn't make the play before, when we were down 4, we could have been down 4 and never had a chance. So those guys were incredible. I mean, I was just a role player on that team, but I'm telling you what, it was one of the. We had a chance to do. We had an opportunity to do something special, and we were able to do it. And it was just a great collection of guys. We had a great coaching staff. We had great teammates. And again, like I said, we were able to do something special. It was a lot of fun.
So, talk about this game today. Bethel, remind me who
LSU Alexandria.
LSU Alexandria, yeah, very, very good team.
Oh, yeah.
Crashing Nash, probably one of the most explosive players in that country. Talk about what you think about today's game. Well, obviously, you're going to tell me the Pilots are going to win, but
well, in case you didn't know this, I've been watching film, as I'm sure you imagine. All right, I mean, once our team was out of the tournament, I've just been watching film. So
a coach is always a coach,
and they are incredibly athletic, very quick. I think they're really, really good in transition, and then they are a great offensive rebounding team.
Yes.
They really attack the offensive boards. Cashing out, a phenomenal player. Had a chance to watch him last year in the first round when we played him. Obviously, he's a Player of the Year candidate, and great player in his own right. But I tell you what, I think a big key for Bethel today is going to be, they got to be able to take care of the basketball. And they got to win the rebound battle. If they do those two things, they're going to put them in a position where they're going to have an opportunity. And obviously, the bias side in me says Pilots are going to win tonight. So
before you go, I want to ask you, Steve Draven, a man I respect immensely. Not only a great basketball coach, just one heck of a good person. Just talk about Steve Draven and what he's meant to Bethel Pilot basketball.
Yeah, Coach came in. He only had like 4 guys on the roster when he got the job. Kind of had to replace some guys, and he couldn't. Maybe didn't get it was hard to get the right guys that fit what Bethel basketball is all about.
Yep.
So it's taken him a few years to do that, but now he's doing that, and he's got it going. He's got great kids in that program. They have an incredible locker room. These kids are first-class kids, and they're great teammates. It's an incredible locker room and great team chemistry. And Coach Draven is building that. And hopefully, some of these teams like Grace and College of Idaho and Freed Hardman, some of these teams are on 3-4 year runs coming out here to Kansas City. And we're really hoping that I think there's a great chance with what Bethel's doing, what Coach Draven's doing. Hopefully he can get the Pilots to where they're kind of a fixture out here. And but outstanding job by Coach Draven. Just a tremendous amount of respect for him from my standpoint. Love that he's coaching my son. It's interesting. A couple of my younger sons already got a couple letters from him. So I think
that's nice.
We'll see how that goes. They got to get a lot better though. And but we really have tremendous respect for Coach Draven, and we're just excited. I know the Bethel alumni and former players are really excited about what he's doing with the program.
High school basketball, huge deal in Indiana. Tell us about Norwell's season.
Hey, we were a little young this year.
Okay.
We started a freshman and a sophomore, and a couple seniors. We went 12-12, played one of the best schedules in the state, and but we got a good program, and we've been very successful. And we lost in the semifinals of the state tournament in our sectional round to a very good team, very good New Haven team. They actually won our conference. So we had a pretty solid year this year, and we're going to be excited to build on that moving next year. Like I said, we got 2 of our top 3 scorers back, and we're looking to build on that. But it is a big deal in Indiana, and you got to be able to shoot it.
Mike, thank you so much. Mike McBride, a 1995 national champion with the Pilots, and his son Luke McBride going for the 2025 national championship.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you, and thanks for all you do for NEI basketball. You do a great job. Love watching your stuff. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.